Welcome back to another episode of DB Sports with myself, Joel. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've done one of these videos, but I'm gonna try my best to be back. I have no much excuses. Let's just get straight into it. We had a UFC fight night, Allen versus the Riddler. Let's go straight into it. The Riddler quit. He quit in that fight. I thought he was gonna win. I predicted him. I kind of wanted to see him versus Hamzat. He did good, really good in that first round. That first round, he came, took Allen down, and was dominating it very well. But after that, when Allen I did see the interview afterwards. Allen said he felt that his power and grip of the Riddler just go down throughout the whole round. And he figured, oh no, this is gonna be easier than I thought. And Allen did predict, I'm gonna break him, and he broke him because the Riddler quit after the fourth round on the stool. He did not want no more. He was exhausted every round. You just could tell he's getting more and more exhausted, and he just gave up. And he would not have done good against Hamza. Hamza would have destroyed him because if Allen could take you down easily, and some of those I do think the Riddler is accepting the takedown. He's not really stopping it because he wants to work off his back and try to get submission. But I don't. This isn't one. This is UFC where they're higher up level and they're harder to submit. But Allen looked good. Where does Allen go from here? I don't think he deserves a title shot next, but I do think he deserves one of the dudes in the top five. He did call out Strickland. Um, he called out Hernandez. Any of those dudes, either one of those, I'm not mad at. I would like to see him. Himber, I know he called out Duplessis. Him versus Duplessis, that's a good matchup. I think Duplessis should take that because that's a guy Duplessis hasn't fought, and if you could beat him, that's a good win and back to up to the top. The Ritter, maybe against Strickland. We could get that Fluffy Hernandez matchup that we were supposed to get in here. I would have either one of those two I would have liked to see for the Ritter, but the Ritter needs to put in some work in because he fully just quit in this fight. For the co-main event, we had Kevin Holland versus Mike Malott. Malott winning by decision. It was a very weird fight because from the nut kicks, and I believe there's an eye poke, two nut kicks, and one of them definitely affected Kevin Holland. That really affected him. I think the referee should honestly probably stop that fight. Um, Mike Malott won. Did he deserve it? Yes. Some could argue, did he deserve to have a, how would you say, point taken away? Yes, you could say that. I wouldn't be mad at that. It was just a weird fight. It didn't seem like neither guy could really get in a groove because there was a lot of stop and goes in that fight. Malott won, so I think Malott should be in the rankings now. I believe in the top 15. Kevin, I'm assuming he's going to get one more fight as long as his nuts are okay. Because I know he was aiming for 6 fights this year. And this was his 5th fight. So I think he should get one. Maybe put him in the December card. Or whatever, late November card. So, fight. We had in the co-main event, Marlon Chilo versus Armin Sabut. Marlon's not himself anymore. He's a guy who starts off really slow. He kind of hopes for that late round finish. He needs to figure out how to start faster, throw more punches. This was a close fight. He did hurt the guy, but he did not get the win. Marlon's a gatekeeper now for the most part now, and it sucks because he's a really cool dude and a really good fighter. Cool personality, but off to the next one. Next week we have UFC 21. Sorry, UFC 21, where we got Tommy Aspinall versus Gone for the heavyweight belt. One of Khabib's brothers, Umar, versus Mario Batista, which is going to be a really interesting fight because for the most part, whoever wins that fight is going to get robbed next. I think more if Batista wins. We have Volk versus Tremaine, which is a very good heavyweight fight, which I think the winner of that one probably should get for the heavyweight title too, depending on if they want to actually give Alex Pearl the title shot, because I know he's a 205er, wanting to move to heavyweight. But that one's a pretty good little card with Tommy and Khan. I think most people have Tommy on that one. I'll give my prediction by the end of this week. I'll make sure of that. Um, the Umar fight versus Batista is gonna be really interesting because Umar is very touted and highly rated, so that one's actually a really interesting fight. But it should be interesting. Um, Thank you guys for all the likes and subscribes and views, everything. I really do appreciate it, guys. I will try to continue being more consistent on my content. Thank you very much.